Hi, I'm Tommy Baker, Commissioner of the Tennessee Department of Veteran Services. The video you're about to watch is part of a series where we spotlight the incredible stories of our brave veterans right here in the volunteer state. We hope you enjoy this video, and thanks again to all who have served. Today, we are at the home of Colonel James C. Harding, U.S. Air Force. Thank you so much for having us in your home today.
You're sure welcome. Glad to have you here.
I know you grew up in Brookville, Pennsylvania. Can you kind of tell us what that was like growing up in Brookville?
Well, it's farming country. We had a farm. We were on a dairy farm. We about 90 acres, milked about 30-35 cows. Had a pump right outside the kitchen door, so that's how we got our water. And everything else was either gas. We had natural gas on the farm, so we had free gas. But other than that, everything we paid for. It was my grandma and grandpa's house. We went to a one-room school. First 8 years was in a one-room school. So we got the knowledge of not only a teacher that was our teacher, but we also got the knowledge of the kids that were ahead of us, and then we helped train the kids behind us. It was a great way to grow up. We still have connections up there, and of course my brother got married up there, and his children are still all living up in that area. So that's kind of my life. I grew up there, and the way people reacted, the way they were, was very, very similar to what we see here.
You was about 7-year-old when the United States entered into World War II. I know your father served. How did him serving in World War II, how did that affect your family? How did that imprint upon your life?
Well, he was actually working at Fort Bragg. He was in construction at that time. Well, he worked wherever he could find work, but he was in construction, and he didn't have to go because he had 5 children. He was the sole surviving son, and he was a farm. But he said, "It's my job, I'm going." So he enlisted, went to Burma. He stayed there the whole time. We moved into Brookville in a little rental house, and I don't know how in the world they managed it, but somehow or another they managed to pay the rent. Of course, I'm sure it was very, very small rent. But we stayed there for about a year, and then we moved back out to the farm again. Probably that upbringing had a lot to do with my values in life today. We did not miss church. No matter what, you went to church. Even the cows got out and you had to bring them up, you still went to church. We went to school. We didn't miss school. It didn't make any difference what. You were going to go to school. And that lifestyle, I think, helped to build my way of life of appreciating everything that we had in life, and appreciating that God would help us when we needed help.
So you're at Penn State, you're playing football, you're studying animal husbandry, and then your junior year, you're also part of ROTC. You go with some of your classmates, and you get to ride on a C-47, I think?
C-47, the first time I'd ever seen an airplane.
Wow. How did that affect you? It must have been a life-changing experience for you.
It was, because all of a sudden, I was seeing something I had never seen before. I mean, we were so far out in the country, we had never seen an airplane. There was not an airport close to us. Seeing that kind of technology that I had never seen before, because even on the farm, we didn't have that kind of technology. So that made a difference, and I think it made a difference in my life. I realized there was something else going on out there that was a little bit different than what I'd seen before. You got to remember, again, we're back in the days where we didn't have a lot of machinery, and to see an airplane flying, that was really a big thing for me to do that.